Hey guys, welcome back. We are doing lesson 7 for phonics. So let's get busy. I'm going to share my screen with you. All right, Unit 3, Lesson 7. So our learning target, I can read and write words with the OO spelling. So let's review our spelling words. I would like you to use the words in a sentence. So let's look at our first word, frog. Can you think of a sentence used with the word frog? Maybe, I have a pet frog. Okay, what about moth? There is a moth on the outside of my screen. Moth. About quote. Can you quote that sentence? Quote. Spoon. My spoon is missing from my tray. Tooth. I have a loose tooth. Wood. Now this wood is like a piece of wood, okay? That wood is used for a fire. Took. He took my pencil. And our tricky word is why. Why did it rain last night? Why? Okay, so remember, you've got to practice these spelling words through the week because our test is on Friday. So our tricky spelling, ooh. We have learned that some spellings can be pronounced more than one way. These are called tricky spellings. So let's review the tricky spelling, ooh. So our tricky spelling, ooh, we have two different ways to pronounce it. The one way, like in boo, moon, and root. But then our other way, book, hook, and hood, two different sounds, but the same spelling. So let's sort these 6 words at the bottom by their sounds. So think of the tricky spellings we have. We've got bloom, good, food, cook, took, and cool. So let's think about bloom. Where would bloom go? Would it be on the side as boo and moon? Does it have the same ooh sound? Or does it have a sound like book and hook? Uh. Bloom. It's going to go on the one side, on the boo side. Yes. What about good? It's going to go on the book side. Good. What about food? It's going to go on the boo side. What about cook? It will go on the book side. What about took? Will also go on the book side. And cool will go on the ooh side. Let's see if we're right. Our tricky spelling. Bloom and food and cool are on one side, and cook and good and took are on the other side. You guys did great on that. Okay. Now, if you notice, we have our tricky spellings over here. This is our assignment for today, 7.1. The oo as in soon or as in look. And you've got 8 words that are in a box there: boo and book, bloom, food, took, cool, good, and cook. You are going to sort those on the bottom of the page as the sounds, like in boo and as in book. Okay, and when you sort those, make sure that you turn that in for a grade, please. Okay? All right. Oops. Let me go back to sharing my screen. I do that all the time there, my friends. Try to work around that bar. All right. So tricky words. We have been going over tricky words since day one, haven't we? We sure have. So our tricky words up here: because, tomorrow, were, have, could, their, word, your, yesterday, to, today, are, should, and how. All year long, we're going to be learning new tricky words. Tricky words are words that do not play by the rules. And today we're going to learn 3 tricky words. The first word is in yellow there. What word do you think that is? It is should. Should. We should practice our spelling words. Now, how do you think it should be spelled? Sounds like it should have S-H-O-O-D, right? Yes. But the actual spelling is S-H-O-U-L-D. So let's look at the first sound in should. We have the SH. The SH is what you would expect to hear, the sh sound. But the second sound, the sound, is the tricky part of the word. You would expect it to be spelled O-O, but it is spelled O-U-L. And the last sound in should, the D, is the sound you would expect also. So the tricky part is the middle part of the word, the O, U, and L. So the word is should. Our next tricky word, would. Would. I would like to read a book. Well, if you notice, the first sound in would, the W, is a sound that you would expect to hear. The middle sound is the tricky part, the O, U, and L, because you would expect it to be O-O, but it's spelled O-U-L. The last sound on would, the D, you expect to hear that D when you say would. So W-O-U-L-D, would. The tricky part is the middle part of the word. Could. It's a lot like would and should. The beginning sound is a sound you would expect, and the ending sound is a sound you would expect. But the middle part is the tricky part of the word, the O-U-L. I wish we could go swimming. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? Only if it was a little warmer. All right. So our learning targets: I can read and write words with the OO spelling. All right, guys, that's the end of this lesson. I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.